Hey guys, I am at my daughter's house spending time with her. She is 22.
Well,
What?
think about it.
Yeah, mold. Anyway, we're going to interview each other. Plus, I wanted you guys to meet my daughter. She's great. She's like a little mini me. Anyway, yeah, that sounded weird, like I was bragging on myself, but I did a good job. She's a great kid. So, we're going to interview each other, and here we go. I made a list of questions in the car.
Okay, you go first.
Want me to go first?
You go first.
Okay. Questions for Jessica. What changes have you noticed in me since surgery?
You're a lot more like spontaneous now. Like you had a period of time where you didn't really like to get up and go to the beach and just say, "Hey Jess, you want to go to the beach with me?" And you're doing that a lot more now. You didn't do that for a long time. I think you went through like a depression stage after I moved out.
Yeah, I missed her really bad because she's my best friend.
And anyway, I think this is helping a lot. It's giving you a project, and your whole life is getting better now.
It's my Chicks Left the Nest project. I'm fixing my nest. Okay, will you share your clothes with me?
Yeah, but you have to give them back.
You never did.
Yeah.
Okay, does it ever irritate you that I'm losing weight? Like,
No, I'm really, really happy for you. You did a lot for me and Zach, me and my brother, when we were little. And you didn't really have any time for yourself ever to do stuff for you. So now I kind of feel like you're getting all that back.
oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's really nice. I love you.
Smooch.
Okay, does it irritate you? I don't know if it's happened because we haven't been able to hang out a lot. She lives a couple hours away, so it's not like we get to just hang out on a daily basis or even a couple times a week. But will it irritate you when people stare at me when we're out? Like, how are you going to feel?
Ooh,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
No, I'll probably just go, Mom, I think that dude was looking at your ass. Don't tell Papa Bear.
Did it ever embarrass you when you were a kid that I was like the fat mom?
No, you're always the cool mom, too. Like, it didn't bother me that you were fat because I always felt like you were cooler than the other moms because we got to do stuff that other moms didn't do with their kids. Like, we got to go camping and stuff like that. And other kids didn't get to do stuff like that. So you kind of, it didn't have anything to do with how you looked. It was just, I loved you for really who you are.
Oh.
And she's a hell of a person.
Oh, good answer. I didn't pay her. Oh, yes,
No.
I did.
Oh, she gave me $6. Not for that reason, though.
No, it was just in my pocket. Okay, here's a good one. Are you going to get grouchy if I get really small, like smaller than you? Or is it just going to motivate you?
It'll motivate the hell out of me when I go over to your house and I'm like, "Hey, Mom, do you have sweatpants?" Because I never bring anything to sleep in when I go over there, ever. I'm just like, "Hey, Mom, you have a pair of sweatpants?" And I usually pull the drawstring. When I can't do that anymore and can't get them up over my ass, then I'm just going to be like, what the fuck? It's time for me to stop eating Ho-Hos and Twinkies now and start going on a diet.
Yeah, by the way, she wasn't allowed to curse until, like, this year when she got her own apartment.
Yeah.
And
when you
I
can
still
pay
don't
your own
like it.
bills, then you can say what you want.
Yeah, and I'm in her house, so... But sometimes I pull the mom card and say, that's enough. So it may happen.
Am I cursing too much for you, too?
Yeah, you're still my
Sorry.
kid. Am I annoying with all my diet food?
No, the only thing, pretty much you still do the 7-Eleven, hey, you guys want to go get something from 7-Eleven in the middle of the night? Which is cool because they have your protein shakes or whatever, but I do miss eating junk food with you. Like, I kind of feel guilty when I come up there with my Slim Jim, my Dr. Pepper, and my bag of chips and some donuts and whatever that we used to eat together, and now I'm just like the fat girl getting all of it.
Do you ever feel pissed off that I taught you to eat that way?
Sometimes.
Like, oh, now she's getting skinny and she's eating healthy, but when I was a kid, she ate donuts and Slim Jims and Dr. Pepper. Like, does that ever make you mad?
It doesn't make me mad at you, like, now for fixing it. I just wish that I could do better now.
Right.
Like, I don't hold it against you that
Because I'm not mad at my mom, grandma,
Yeah.
for loving with food,
Yeah.
but
We have that problem in our family.
we do. Everything revolves around food.
Yes. We're sad, we eat. We're happy, we eat.
Yeah, Mom. It's like Mom wants to comfort you with food. Oh, you're having a bad day. Let me fix you something. And
Really
so
good. Something really good.
yeah. So I wondered if it just occurred to me that might be annoying for you. That all of a sudden I'm fixing things and you're like, "Great, thanks for teaching me all this bad shit, Mom."
No. Like I said, I just, like, look down at the shit that I'm holding, I'm like, fuck, I could be eating that and doing good, but this is really gonna be good. And then I feel bad for eating it in front of you.
No, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Because I want you to be healthy and good, but until you get there on your own,
I'm
you'll
healthy
make
and
those.
good when I'm broke and can't afford food. But when I'm mom's fine, then I want Slim Jims and donuts. And
When you come to my house, what's different in my refrigerator?
oh my god. You don't have food in your refrigerator. You have rabbit food, you have stuff for the pig, and, like, I ate a bologna sandwich that Merle was like, oh, I think we've had that bologna since Christmas a couple weeks ago. So, yeah, there's not really anything to eat there anymore. I used to be able to open it and go, oh my god, what am I going to start with? I can't do that anymore.
Everything's stuff you have to cook.
Yeah,
Or
there's
fruit.
There's a sign in there that is in there from, like, before you had your surgery that says, do not eat mom's PMS Dr. Pepper, or do not drink mom's PMS Dr. Pepper, with, like, explanation points and, like, underlines.
It's true.
And so, like, I'm always like, where the hell's it
It's gone.
at? It's gone. She
The
just left
emergency
the
Dr.
sign up.
Pepper is not in the refrigerator anymore, but the
No.
sign is still there. Okay, that's all the questions I have for you.
Okay.
That's your turn.
Okay. I have to be hip to your guys' lingo. What non-scale victories are you most excited about?
I want to look pretty, and I mean, aside from being healthy,
The ones that you've had so far.
the ones that I've had so far, I like it that the last time I was here, you gave me a pair of pants. That was really awesome. I like it that I can tie my shoes and I don't have to hold my breath.
That's a good one.
Yeah. My double chin is going away some. It's not like it. I used to have like 4 of them. I like that. I like it that I can move and I can jog 3 miles.
I can't even do that. So that's awesome.
Yeah, and I like it that I want to go do things. I like that.
Do you still think of yourself as the fat girl in the room?
God, yes. Yeah, I do. But I scan the room and look around to see who I think is bigger than me, and then that makes me feel bad.
I think most women do that. That's not something to feel bad about. Whether it's anything that they feel bad about, that they're self-conscious about themselves about.
I don't do it in a judgmental way. Like, I'm not looking at whoever I think is bigger than me going, oh, she's fat.
Well, yeah.
But I just...
Like, with my hair, I've always had a thing about my hair. I always look around the room and go, God, she has really pretty hair. And it makes me go like this. But, I mean, do you still do that and then sulk?
Sometimes. I don't know if that'll... I'd like to get to the point where the fat girl in my head is not here anymore. But she's still here. And I don't see... When I look in the mirror, I don't see that I've lost a shit ton of weight. I still see, the only time I see it is when I look at pictures or videos, and then I can see it. But to look in the mirror, I still see me as being really fat.
I can understand that. Because you're there with it every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel like people treat you differently or react differently to you now?
Yes. People are definitely nicer to skinny people. And it's not right and it's not cool, but it's true. People are nicer to me. Girls are nicer, but they are also cattier sometimes. Yeah.
I don't like girls anyway.
Like you smile and wave at them and they're like,
That's not cool.
or they do the, huh.
So you don't like the reactions that you're getting?
Sometimes I do. In general, I think people are nicer. Sometimes I've noticed girls can be cattier, especially heavy girls. Like, I still think of myself as being really heavy. I don't feel like I look any different in my head. So when I'm shopping in the Goodwill and I'm in the plus size section looking through the rack, and there's this woman who's larger than me giving me the dirty, what the hell are you doing over here?
Right.
I have this small section to shop in. You go over there.
Right.
You know, in my head, it takes me a minute to catch up. Oh, she thinks I look small. It takes me a minute.
Right. Okay. What parts of your life, other than on the scale, as far as like exercising and eating and things like that, have been affected by your weight loss so far?
What?
Like, what do you feel the weight loss and the eating has affected, other than like your confidence, your
Oh yeah, definitely.
your wanting to go out and do things, you feel...
Yeah, I don't feel as inhibited. Like, when I called you and said, hey, let's go to the beach, I didn't feel bad on the beach. Like, my thighs weren't rubbing together. I didn't feel uncomfortable walking around. When I went to the amusement park in Texas, when I went to Six Flags, I didn't feel like, oh my God, they're going to have to come back here and help stuff me in this roller coaster. I'm not as self-conscious. It's still there, but not as bad. I have more energy, so I want to go do things. I feel prettier most days. I think one thing leads to another. Like, you start to lose weight, and then you want to do your makeup, and then you want to do your hair, and then you want to wear something cute, and I wear makeup and, like, try to dress every day. Whereas for about 2 years, I just laid on the couch in sweats.
So you think you have more fun now because
Yes.
you're not worried about stuff?
Yeah, and I'm not depressed laying around the house. And it keeps me busy so that I don't miss my kids as much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was
I
a
miss
mess.
you too. Are you scared or nervous about anything that is coming up?
I'm nervous about plastic surgery when that day comes. I'm nervous about having to quit smoking because I have to quit smoking for the plastic surgery, and I'm worried that, I'll get to a good weight and I'm happy and I'm maintaining, but then I stop smoking so I can have this plastic surgery and
you gain all
I
that.
gain weight back. And I'm worried about, will they make me look like Frankenzilla? I don't want, I don't want to go through all that and then, be like, oh, I don't like this side, it's different than this side, or, I have to be sure to find a surgeon that doesn't botch me all up when they cut me in half. So that makes me nervous. But yeah.
So far, out of absolutely everything, what is your favorite perk of the weight loss thing?
The energy. I have a lot more energy. Yeah, I have a lot more energy. Which, when you have energy, you can do anything you want. You want to do things. That and the sex is really good. La, 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 la.
No, I'm happy for you. That's great, but
Someday you're going to be 40 and you're going to be like, oh, Mom still had good sex at 40. There's hope.
okay. I don't have any more questions. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I
I just freaked her out really good. Okay, so yeah, that's my daughter, and that's our mom-daughter interview. I
Nice
just
to
thought I
meet
would
you guys.
share. She's great. I love her so very much, and we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye, guys.